Comedian Andy Woodhull, who looks kind of like Brian Wilson a little bit. Got the beard, got that long hair going.
Yeah, got long hair. I haven't been here since I had the long hair. Huh?
Yeah, how do you like
this? This is a 2-year look for me. You know, this is my new
hippie.
This is my post-COVID look.
Oh,
You know, I just didn't get a haircut for a year, and then when we were allowed to get haircuts again, I live in California. Haircuts were super dangerous for a little while out there.
Yes.
And so for a long time, and then when I was going to get a cut, my girlfriend goes, "I think it looks good long," and so I looked in the mirror. She's right. I can't believe how good it looks. It grew out. It grew out amazing. I mean, the biggest bummer of it is I'm 43. You telling me I could have this hair in my 20s and 30s? Can you imagine where my career would be right now? Oh my gosh. So I'm excited. I got this new haircut, and then I go home, visit my mom and dad, and I was not excited to find out. Right now, my mom and I, we have the exact same haircut. Exactly the same. It looks like we did a mother-son outing, and one of the things was we went over to the beauty parlor, and we said, we're not leaving until we're twins. Get to work.
So how's your mom's beard coming?
It's going well. It's going well for her. It's coming in. It's not as gray as mine, so I'm jealous about that. But we have always looked alike, my mom and I. My whole life, people say I look like my mom, and I was taking my girlfriend to visit them, and she hadn't met them yet, and she kept saying, what are they like? What do I need to know before I meet them, right? And so I finally did say, one thing you should know is you're going to find my mom's haircut attractive. Very attracted to my mom's haircut. In fact, if you see me from behind, you better tap me on the shoulder or something to confirm my identity before you do any of that stuff you often do when you pass me in the hallway. If you credit card swipe my mom before you get to know each other, it's going to be a weird relationship.
The old credit cards. You have a dog?
I have a dog. Yeah, I have a golden retriever.
All right.
She's the best. She's the best dog.
Well, now Tom likes you more.
I take her to get her teeth cleaned. Do you guys do that with your dogs? I take her,
heck yeah.
every 6 months, she gets her teeth cleaned.
After every meal.
Yeah. Every meal.
Yep.
That seems a little more than you should.
I love my dog. How does that go? The old
That's
dog?
how they make you feel if you don't take them in to get the teeth cleaned. I was there just a couple weeks ago, and they go, we need to let you know it's $25 more. And I was annoyed. It's already expensive. But picture day was the next day. I didn't want her to show up with tartar and have the other dogs make fun of her. So they went through with it, and then they came back to the room, and they're telling me about the cleaning. And the person doing the cleaning, she said, what's your oral hygiene routine with your dog at home? And I said, well, I'm glad you asked. I love to talk about it. What I do is I bring her here once every 6 months. That's everything I do. And I keep it a secret from a lot of people because my family would make fun of me for doing it. And they said, you got to start brushing her teeth at home. I asked why, and they said it would just make her more used to having her teeth brushed. So when she comes for the 6-month cleaning, it won't be as difficult. And of course, I was upset. Was my dog difficult during the cleaning?
Yeah.
And they assured me she wasn't, but they said she was a little more difficult than the previous time I brought her in. And I asked, would you say that she was $25 more difficult? Because we're progressing at the same rate, if that's the case.
Yeah.
We have comedian Andy Woodhull hanging out with us, and I mentioned that Andy is going to be in St. Louis at Helium in Richmond Heights, Missouri, Friday and Saturday evening.
And Indianapolis tonight at Helium.
And you have, it's my understanding, been attending a lot of weddings because you mentioned that you're engaged.
Yes, I was a guest at 7 different weddings last year.
Oh, Andy.
Isn't that wild?
That's too many.
Seven. I have a good time at the wedding.
Okay.
So, I ran out of gift ideas though by the end. But the last couple I gave them a sword.
Oh, really?
For a gift. Cool gift.
A sword?
A sword, yeah. Can you remember? Did any of you have a memorable wedding gift that sticks in your?
Well, you would think among
I think with all the marriages in this room,
you'd think there would be, but no.
Yeah, see, sword seems like a good gift. Now, if you asked my buddy what was the most memorable gift, I'm sure he would say sword.
Sure.
I killed 3 people with it so far. Intruders come in, they get the sword.
There you go.
Dragon tried to break in last week. I slew him, so it's good to have the sword. The tough thing about giving a sword, if anyone else thinks, the tough thing about giving a sword as a gift, it's difficult to wrap. I had a very tough time finding a box that the sword would fit into. So I ordered a box from Amazon, but then the box that I ordered came in a box. So I sent the box that I purchased back to Amazon, and I kept the box that my box came in. And it's maybe the smartest thing I've done in my whole life. I had a real moment where I thought to myself, do I quit doing stand-up and just focus on this box business I have going on in my apartment?
It sounds like a scam. We were talking to Andy Woodhull about his golden retriever.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I got a golden retriever.
This is a big golden retriever room.
Mine's name's Darwin.
Darwin.
Darwin. There's a girl, too, named Darwin. And people have a tough time with that, you know. People always are like, you know, it's a boy's name. And I have to be like, you know, it's a dog. I got a dog in my apartment building named Biscuits. How do you wrap your head around that one? She is a little gender fluid, though. You call her a good boy, she'll wag her tail.
Oh, sweet baby.
We were talking about this thing now where they have these dog things where you have to brush your dog's teeth, and it's unbelievable.
They want fed too and water.
Walked. What is it?
What the hell?
Well, they convinced me to get a rattlesnake vaccine.
Oh, really? For your dog?
For my dog, yeah, because I live in California. They're like, there's a lot of rattlesnakes. You better get this rattlesnake vaccine. So I got it for her because I love her. I want her to be safe, you know. But then I just started thinking, like, I go on all the same hikes that she goes on. I don't have a rattlesnake vaccine.
Do they have one for people?
No one even mentioned it to me.